Coming to you from Annapolis, Maryland, home of the U.S. Naval Academy, the sailing capital of the world, home of the world's largest crab feast, and 4 signers of the Declaration of Independence. This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, a daily roundup of local news that you can use, including local sports, local events, local opinion, and local weather from DMV Weather. Now here's your host, publisher of Eye on Annapolis, John Frenaye.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, March 20th, 2018, the first day of spring. This is John Frenaye. This is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, and snow is on the way. Hey, in case you hadn't noticed, we have sponsors, and these are the guys that keep us going. They're the ones that help us pay our bills. They're the ones that help pay my kids' tuition, and all of those things that come with running Eye on Annapolis, as well as producing this podcast every single Monday through Friday. So please, if you do have a financial need, please consider giving Sean O'Neill at RBC Wealth Management a call. And certainly you can appreciate all that AAMC does for us. So pick up a ticket to the Denims and Diamonds Bash. It's a great party. And if you can't make it that night, consider buying one of the raffle tickets. It all goes to help our local community, and that's what we're all about. Now let's get right into it in the news. We've got a couple of out-of-the-area stories to start with. Police in Tempe, Arizona said an Uber self-driving vehicle struck and killed a pedestrian the other day. The vehicle was in self-driving or autonomous mode with an operator behind the wheel when a woman walking outside of a crosswalk was hit. She later died in the hospital. Uber is cooperating with the investigation, and since that, they have pulled all of the self-driving vehicles off of all the roads to reevaluate the program. A huge crash yesterday morning in Montgomery County involving about 20 cars sent 4 people to the hospital. It was on I-270 South, and all the lanes were blocked past exit 13A at Middlebrook Road. A tractor-trailer carrying a load of gravel and stones crashed and lost its load, and police are still seeking the vehicle that has caused that crash. Annapolis Mayor Gavin Buckley has put forth the name of Teresa Sutherland as the new city manager. Sutherland, you'll remember, is the 20-year auditor for Anne Arundel County, and if approved by the city council, she will be the first female city manager in history. It certainly is an indication into Buckley's mindset on diversity in his staffing. Sutherland might find some resistance in the city council. The code is fairly clear on the requirements for a city manager, and it says they shall have at least 8 years experience in local government management. I imagine the discussion amongst the council will be on the word management. And also, Sutherland has some ethics complaints that were lodged against her while she was at the county as well that may come up in the confirmation process there. The Maryland State Police Homicide Unit is investigating a body that was discovered in a wooded area on the border of Anne Arundel and Prince George's County. Maryland Natural Resources Police responded to an area near Queen Anne. That area is right on the border of Anne Arundel County and Prince George's County. And finally, a new forecast suggests that our chances of getting multiple inches of snow on Tuesday and Wednesday has increased rather dramatically. The watch starts at midnight Tuesday into Wednesday evening. State highway crews have pre-treated highways and bridges in northern Maryland and counties for snow, high winds, and flooding. But let's let George Young from DMV Weather give us the real scoop right after this message from Sean O'Neill at RBC Wealth Management.
I'm Sean O'Neill, your local RBC Wealth Management Advisor. More than likely, the primary reason you save and invest is to achieve your life goals while ensuring your long-term financial well-being. But before you can determine your preparedness towards your goals, you need long-term answers to important questions about how much money you need, where it will come from, and how long it will last. RBC Wealth Plan, a new industry-leading tool, is now available to help answer these questions and develop your personal plan using a conversational approach. With RBC Wealth Plan, we can create a personal analysis based on these unique goals while offering you the ability to weigh certain decisions and determine what's best for you and your family. Call me, Sean O'Neill, today at 410-573-6723 for a complimentary consultation.
RBC Wealth Management, a division of RBC Capital Markets, LLC. Member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. This is Maryland. The weather can be nearly unpredictable. We've got George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis to sort it all out.
Hey everyone, this is George with DMV Weather, and here is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, March 20th. Where to start? It's March 20th. It's the first day of calendar spring. And it's about to snow. A lot. In fact, it might snow more in the next 24 to 36 hours than in any other single storm yet this winter. Even though technically speaking, it won't even be winter anymore once it snows. In addition to that, it might not only be the largest single storm of this winter season, but it could actually snow more in this one storm than in the rest of the winter combined at the very start of spring. With that in mind, there's a winter storm watch for Annapolis and all of Anne Arundel County for later today into the nighttime hours of Wednesday. The greatest period of moderate to heavy snowfall will likely be in the 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. time frame of Wednesday morning. Overall snow totals are expected to end up in the 3 to 6 inch range. Our forecast from Sunday night was for 2.9 inches in downtown Annapolis and 4.9 at BWI Airport. But there is much data and guidance that suggests that overall snow totals of 5 to as much as 10 inches are entirely possible. Yes, again, the eternal battle of potential versus likely. Here's what to watch for with this storm. Heavy wet snow with a ton of moisture content to it, meaning very heavy snow to shovel if when it piles up on the roads and sidewalks and driveways across the area. Potential tree issues and power outages because of heavy wet snow combined with gusty winds. Yes, more gusty winds in the month of all gusty winds months. Slick driving conditions across the entire region, possibly starting very late Tuesday night, but more likely Wednesday morning into Wednesday afternoon. And of course, there will very likely be delays and cancellations to school on Wednesday morning across the area, and we'll even need to watch out for some potential impact to the area later today with rain turning to a nasty mix of rain, sleet, and snow before all snow later tonight. With that in mind, stay tuned for updates. We'll provide them here on the Eye on Annapolis platform and, of course, on our app that you can get by searching for DC MDVA Weather in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. And you can also follow us on our website at dmvweather.com or on Twitter or Facebook so you can always stay weather informed. This is George Young of DMV Weather with your Eye on Annapolis forecast. In a month of already crazy weather, get ready for more madness in March. But remember, whatever the weather outside, have fun and be safe.
Hi, this is Randy.
And Claudia Boldiga. Please join us and our presenting sponsor, RXNT, on Saturday, April 28th on AAMC's South Campus for Denim and Diamonds Bash. Proceeds will benefit mental health and addiction services in our community. Now more than ever, we need to focus on this critical need.
The bash sold out last year, so don't delay and join us for this fabulous night under the stars. Can't make the party? You can still help by purchasing a raffle ticket.
This year's raffle is a stunning 4-piece amethyst jewelry collection donated by Cezanne Jewelers, valued at $5,000. Only 100 tickets will be sold for the raffle, so don't miss out. For event or raffle tickets, go to aamcdenimanddiamonds.org.
Thanks for your support of Anne Arundel Medical Center's efforts to improve the availability of mental health and addiction services throughout our community.
Remember, it's not just a party, it's a party with a purpose.
Thanks for listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. If you like what you heard, make sure to tell your friends and colleagues about it. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find much more. Be sure to check out our other weekly podcast, The Maryland Crabs. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.